Hey guys, before we get into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Ryan, or some of you might know him as RHGSS, but I just want to give him a quick birthday shout out for all he does for me in this channel. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that he helps me out with that I really appreciate and goes unnoticed, so I just wanted to give him a quick shout out before we get into this video. So drop some happy birthdays in the comments for Ryan, and I would definitely appreciate if you guys do that. One more thing before we get into this video though, this gameplay was actually captured against a professional player named Messer. I was really excited I did so well against him, so I thought I would share it, and I think it makes the gameplay slightly more interesting. But anyway guys, let's get into this video. Hey guys, what's going on? Cobra here with a brand new video on Mortal Kombat X.
This isn't Mortal Kombat.
Wait, what? This isn't Mortal Kombat?
It's Overwatch.
Oh, what the Alright, anyway guys, as a pro Doomfist main, it is my duty to show you guys all the tips and tricks, stats, and combos, so you too can become a pro at Doomfist. But anyway, let's get into it. Doomfist has 250 base health, but can get up to 400 HP with shields that he gains through his passive. His base health is tied for the most HP in the Assault class with Reaper. However, if he gains any shields, he has the most health out of any DPS. This allows him to stay alive a lot longer and actually dive more efficiently than most other DPS heroes. The passive, called the Best Defense, gives 30 shields for every enemy hit with any of his 3 abilities, which include Seismic Slam, Rising Uppercut, and Rocket Punch. So if you hit 3 enemies with his Seismic Slam, you would actually get 90 extra shield, since that stat is per person hit. You also get 75 extra shields per enemy hit with his ultimate. So again, if you hit 2 enemies with the ult, you'll get an extra 150 shields, which is actually the max you can get. No matter the case, you could not have over 150 shields at the same time. The shields are temporary and disappear at a rate of -3 shields a second. The temporary shields is not really an issue because at max shields it would take 50 seconds for the shield to disappear. This is probably one of the best passives in the game because of how much sustainability you actually gain, which helps so much in this dive meta. Doomfist's primary fire is shotgun shells that he shoots out of his knuckles. He shoots a total of 6 pellets, each of which do 11 damage. This totals for a max of 66 damage per body shot. Hitting a headshot with all pellets will double the damage to 132 per shot. However, it is very hard to hit all pellets unless you're at a very close range. This damage allows for a 2 to 4 shot kill all the way up to a range of 25 meters. Doomfist's primary shoots 3 rounds per second, which isn't bad, but don't expect to be spitting out bullets as if you were Tracer, because Doomfist's ammo capacity is only 4 rounds. This really limits the amount of spraying he can do and really makes him an ability-reliant hero. Doomfist's ammo automatically recharges at a rate of 3/4 of a second per bullet. Reloading all 4 bullets takes approximately 3 seconds, which is extremely slow and also limits his primary fire greatly. His first ability we're going to cover is Seismic Slam. Seismic Slam can do anywhere from 10 to 125 damage depending on the distance traveled during the slam. The max range this ability travels is 7 meters, which can be a little more than you would think. Seismic Slam also pulls enemies toward Doomfist when landed, allowing you to use your other close quarter combat abilities to finish your target. The slam is available for use every 7 seconds, which is a very average cooldown time. In my opinion, Seismic Slam is the least useful of all 3 of his abilities, and I primarily use it to either close the gap between me and an enemy, or to get away from an enemy, although it can be used good in a few combos, which you'll see later. Doomfist's second ability is Rising Uppercut. Rising Uppercut does 50 damage and launches you and the enemy into the air. If 2 enemies are standing close enough, you can send both enemies into the air, however that is the max you can do. Rising Uppercut is also on a 7-second cooldown, making Doomfist's abilities charge rather quickly. This ability is extremely useful up close and in the combos that I'll show you later. Doomfist's final ability is Rocket Punch. Rocket Punch does 49 to 100 initial damage depending on charge, however it does 49 to 150 damage depending on wall impact. This allows Doomfist to kill around 80% of heroes in Overwatch with a max charge and a wall impact punch. The range of this ability also depends on the charge and can be anywhere from 10 to 23 meters. A full charge takes 1 second, which is very fast considering the damage potential it has. Rocket Punch is on a 4-second cooldown, which makes it the fastest charging ability in Doomfist's kit. Rocket Punch can also go through enemy barriers such as Reinhardt's shield or Orissa's barriers, making him very effective against those heroes. This ability is by far the best in Doomfist's kit because of the extreme amount of damage it outputs, as well as the ability to go through shield. Finally, we have Doomfist's ultimate Meteor Strike. This ult has an area effect damage that reaches approximately 7 meters. At the very center, the ultimate does 300 damage and progressively loses damage the closer you get to the edge. Meteor Strike lasts 4 seconds and you're completely invincible throughout the duration of the ult. The ult's indicator can only be seen by enemies once the player has chosen its location, giving enemies about 1 second to escape its radius. Now that we have all the stats, let's put them into some combos. The first combo is Seismic Slam plus Uppercut plus Rocket Punch. This combo can potentially do 375 damage if all abilities are hit at max, however most of the time that is not the case. I would say this combo averages around 200 damage, however it's not a big deal if you don't land everything perfectly, because you should be able to finish the target off with your primary fire if they survive the combo. The second combo is the same thing but in a different order. This combo is Uppercut plus Seismic Slam plus Rocket Punch. This combo is useful if you're at range because it allows you to get up close to the enemy so your abilities can be useful. The final combo is Seismic Slam plus Primary Fire plus Uppercut plus Rocket Punch. This combo can do 507 damage if everything is maxed and you get a headshot with the Primary Fire. Again, it's very unlikely you're to do all of these things, but the potential is there to destroy 95% of heroes with this combo. Now let's get into who Doomfist counters and who counters him. Doomfist is best against Genji, all the supports, and Reinhardt. His Rocket Punch ability gives him the ability to counter the supports and Genji because he can just immediately take them out of the fight and they really have no defense to stop it. Reinhardt is also countered by Doomfist because he can go right through Reinhardt's shield. This will allow Doomfist to make openings by moving Reinhardt out of the way. On the other hand, Doomfist is weak against Sombra, Tracer, Pharah, and Reaper. Tracer and Pharah can easily get out of the way of all of his abilities, making him somewhat useless against them. Likewise, if Sombra can get a hack off, he's almost a sitting duck without his abilities, and his hitboxes are so big, Reaper can easily destroy him, and has the chance to wraith away if he gets in any trouble. So the final question, will Doomfist be a part of dive or counter dive? The answer is honestly both. His ability to one-shot people so quickly will definitely allow him to fit into the dive, however at the same token that ability can also prevent dive. If he instantly takes out the hero diving, then that push is stopped. So Doomfist should be able to fit into both categories very easily. Overall, Doomfist will be a very viable hero in most comps, and I'm excited to see something that could shift up the meta. Whether he keeps dive alive or ends dive is something we'll figure out later. Anyway guys, that's all I got for you today. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed or found this information useful. Also subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest videos. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.